Hey, it's Jay Morrison, founder and CEO of the Jay Morrison Academy, and I'm doing a whole series on how to build wealth for, and one of my last videos, I did a video on how to build wealth for dope boys, strippers, and hustlers. And now I'm going to take it to a whole different audience and how to build wealth for college students. Right? This goes for ex-college students and also college dropouts. Anyone that has thought that college was going to be their way out and their way to that comfortable lifestyle, that American dream. And bottom line, what we all know is, I want to say one of the first things for college students, sometimes my writing is kind of crappy, so you got to bear with me, but luckily we got that. For college students, number one, if you want to build wealth, and I think most of you have, I think everybody knows now, you got to open your eyes and realize that this, without the right mentality, just going to college and getting an education, is just your way to a job, to a 9 to 5. And it might be a good job, or it might be at Foot Locker or Macy's on a sales floor, and I would call that a crappy job for the fact that you invested so much into your education and all you got out of it was a job you could have got without the education, right? So I'm not saying they're bad jobs, but there are bad jobs if that's not what you went to school for. You invested tens of thousands of dollars to come out to work somewhere that a high school kid works. So you got to open your eyes and realize that college is not the education that's going to be your path to legacy and wealth building. It's not. What you need is a wealth education and understanding what encompasses building wealth in order for you to take your smarts and specialized knowledge from college and put it into other fields and areas in which you could be wealthy. And so for a college student, I gotta say, one of the things you need to do is really leverage your network, right? Take this serious. All people you meet, fraternities, sororities, other groups, real estate groups, whatever, black student associations, Hispanic student associations, Asian, whatever. Take those networks, have that database, and understand that you're gonna need that database for not just finding a job, because there's two things, there's just two routes that I see you building wealth out of college. The first route of building wealth out of college, right? Here's your wealth strategy. One's going to be entrepreneurship. And one's going to be real estate. These are, and I would say entrepreneurship, and I'm going to mix that in parentheses with stocks. I think between entrepreneurship and or having a great job, right? So you can, and I want to kind of put that here as well. You can leverage your network, get a great job, or start your own business and use this network to develop and build your business, but you're gonna need the side components. You just can't rely on a 9 to 5, being the CMO for marketing or companies, chief marketing officer, or marketing director, or IT major. You just can't rely on that. You guys are gonna either need to start your own businesses in conjunction with your jobs, or you're gonna have your own businesses and create a crazy stock portfolio, so you're gonna need to learn that. Or you're gonna need to have a crazy business and have real estate on the side and pair that with your job, or be an entrepreneur and pair that with real estate. So you gotta have a multiple strategy, long story short. If you're gonna be a college student, do not think that just getting a job somewhere is gonna set your family for life. Because one day you may get fired, that business goes out of business, they scale down, whatever it is. If you're not the owner, you cannot win in this society. It's not how it's set up. Right? So don't think the old retirement method we've seen is not working for our parents and grandparents. So you gotta be the owner, either through entrepreneurship, through stocks, or through real estate. And that's residential real estate or commercial real estate. Just as a passive investor even if you got a full-time job, you as a college student have to be thinking about passive income and appreciation, right? So I hope you guys got this, written this down, because I'm gonna erase and sketch something out for you. So one of the great parts about if you do secure a job coming out of college is that if you take your life serious while you're in college, and you save your money, and you don't celebrate and party all through college, and you have something set to the side, or you have family that will support you, or you have your own side business in college, when you come out of college, there are loan programs through conventional loan or FHA that will give you a loan for a 1 to 4 unit property, right? That's 4 units, to a 1 to 4 unit property for 3.5% down payment. Meaning you could buy a 4 unit property, you could also get a gift for family for the down payment, right? So family can actually gift you your down payment amount at 3.5%, which is $10,500 for a $3,000 property, which is like $7,500 for a $200,000 property. 3.5% for $4,000, I want to say, let me see, how do my math is, $14,000, right, for a $400,000 property, $14,000 payment, that you get gifted from family or combined with your own savings. Here's the other great part though. You don't have to have a job for 2 years, as current guidelines have it. If you have a promise of employment from a job, right, if you have a promise of employment for a career in which you went to school for, and that promise of employment covers your debt to income ratio, you then can use that promise of employment as your 2 years they usually ask for of work history. So you don't need work history coming out of college if you have a career that is aligned with what you went to school for and a promise of that employment. So you come right out of college, get a gift from family, get a 4-family house, live in one of the units, right, owner occupied, live in one of the units, rent the other 3 out, start getting cash flow right out of college while you start your new job, while this property goes up in value. You're going to follow what I teach and buy it at 65 cents on a dollar or 75 cents on a dollar, maybe 80 most. So you have equity already in the property when you buy it. It'll go up in appreciation over time. Plus you'll pay down the mortgage from the extra cash flow. Your mortgage will get paid down and you create more value. And now you've got your first asset. Then as you go a couple years in a job, you go into your second property, which could be a multifamily investor or a single family owner occupied. And now you have the work history, you go buy your second property 3.5% down, you rent all these out, collect all those rents, this appreciation, you get this property appreciation, you got your job working, your entrepreneurship, you got your side business working, and you started building a stock portfolio on the side. And you have assets coming out of college and not just being the person at 29, 32, 35 years old still complaining about all your student loan debt and how you haven't made any money. But it all starts with the mentality, open your eyes, leveraging your network within, because now you can tap into your network and say, hey, I've been doing this real estate thing for a little bit, following this guy, Mr.Real Estate, and he taught me in a J. Morrison Academy commercial real estate course about how you and your friends can buy a 40-unit building, I'm not going to write 40 windows, but how you and your friends can buy a 40-unit building, your network from college can all chip in 10 grand, 50 grand, whatever you save from all your other investing, or refinance that 4-family that you had, right? So you got the 4-family and you have the single family. They both went up in value, right? So this went up in value 40 grand. This went up in value 20 grand. So you got 60 grand in value that the bank will loan you 80% of. So 60% of 60, the bank will loan you 80%. 80% of 60 grand is 48,000. So now you got 48,000 that you could take out. You can either refinance, which is tax-free, or get a home equity line or home equity credit loan or credit line. So you could put in 48 grand into a pool of others who got 50 grand. And now 10 of you or 20 of you can go buy $1 million property. Right? So, matter of fact, 20 of you put in 50 grand, right? 20 people times 50, 50K equals 1 million, right? Now that 1 million, we're going to leverage with the bank because you've been building your credit while in college. Another thing you could do, so that's another thing, leveraging your network, and I want to put in here a little asterisk, I guess, is start building credit while you're in college and take care of your credit. Don't abuse your credit through credit cards, just buying and shopping. And try your best to have good credit, repair your credit, build your credit. Start building credit while in college so where you can leverage your 48 grand with 20 other people in your network from college for you guys to go to a bank and leverage this $1 million with a bank to make it $3 million because they'll loan you $2 million for your $1 million. So now you got a loan for $2 million, you put down $1 million, now you got a 40-unit building for $3 million that you own a percentage, or stock in, percentage in. Plus, not only the cash flow from this building you guys will all split together, but then the appreciation from the building you guys will all split together as well, and the tax benefits will get passed down to you guys as well, while you still own your other 4-unit getting cash flow, your other single family, and they're still gaining equity. And that's how college kids, college students, can build wealth. Is come out of college and operate in college with a strategic plan. You have great people around you who are going to be somebody one day, many of you. Leverage that network. Cultivate that network. Start building your credit while in college and understand you can buy real estate coming straight out of college. And if you do it with a strategy in mind and you get a wealth education and not just a traditional education, but you come somewhere like the J. Morrison Academy and learn how to build wealth, we'll teach you for a tenth of the price that you're going to spend in school learning history and physics and some other crap. So this is a great strategy for how college students can really build wealth, leveraging who they know and what they know, and just having a great wealth vehicle at their disposal. So I hope this helped, give you guys a little food for thought, some ideas. I'm Jay Morrison again, and I look forward to seeing you guys on one of my other videos. All right, peace. Hey, I'm Jay Morrison, and you just watched my How to Build Wealth 4 series. And I just want to give you guys ways to find me. I don't do the videos to really promote. I just like to give the education out. But I know many of you, after hearing my strategies, may want to work with me or be educated with me or mentored by me. So it's only right that I do give you how to contact me or my company. So we give our education and mentorship through the J. Morrison Academy, where we teach wealth building comprehensively and online. We do so by credit mastery, residential real estate investing, commercial real estate investing, business startup, business mastery, and stocks and finance, which are taught by myself and 3 other mentors. All our courses are online currently. They'll be brick and mortar soon, and they come with bi-weekly mentorship calls for anyone that wants to learn through actually having a mentor along with lessons. And so for those of you who want more individualized coaching for investments, you can go to jmrepartners.com, and that's where we do our coaching, our consulting, and we help you manage your assets, and we actually guide you through one-on-one as a client of ours through transactions and a real-life strategy to how to execute with your capital, with your situation, how do you make it all work and pull together. So we will guide you through that. Go to jmrepartners.com, obviously jmorrisonacademy.com if you want to look into our online courses and mentorship program. And for those of you who just want to follow on social media and get more information and just be motivated by us and by me, you can go to @MrJMorrison on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure you like our Facebook fan page, J. Mr. Real Estate Morrison. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, share the video, comment below if you like, and you can like it or dislike it, I guess. And so I appreciate you guys just being with me for these quick little videos, and I look forward to helping you build wealth, assisting you in your journey, or just inspiring you from afar. But I do wish you the best in building your legacy, and that's from me, from the bottom of my heart. All right, so one love, good luck. JMA, Wealth Builders, J. Morrison Real Estate Partners. We help real people do real estate.